Man, yeah, you know what it is. It's your boy Guess Who. You now tapped into StreetNerdz Radio, the #1 station in the streets. Before we get this shit started, we did not coordinate this shit.
Oh, God.
We did not. I did not call bro and say, bro, today is no rats allowed.
Oh, me. We're that gray and red one you got.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, check this out. But shout out to our sponsors, our guests for this show, No Rats Allowed, for sponsoring this show. We also want to shout out our partners, Bright Future Media. Make sure you go follow them on Instagram at Bright Everything and the YouTube for the full episodes at Bright Everything. But, man, we got somebody in the city going fucking crazy. You fucking shit up.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Y'all already know, man. Honey Pack Savvy, the Box Day baby himself, all that shit, man. Y'all already know.
Man, so let's talk about it, man. Before we get into the music, I want to start from the beginning. Where you from and how'd you grow up, man?
Shit, I'm from Aurora. Shit, born and raised Colorado, Aurora. Shit, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing too crazy. You know, mom's kept a roof over my head and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, just like anywhere else, man. Same shit, different day. Fucking, I grew up over like when I was hella young. I was over there off like First and Havana. I went to Lansing Elementary and shit. Then I moved over like South Aurora and shit. Then I went to like Sagebrush and shit. Mm-hmm. Then I went to high school, Smoky Hill. So yeah, I've been like my later days. I was more South Aurora. Yeah.
So growing up, you had it pretty easy. Now, would you say at what point did you say you fell in love with music? Was it like a moment or like a song?
Yeah, type shit. I say probably about like middle school type shit. I was just finding shit. I used to be on the computer when I discovered the internet and shit. I was like, all right. And then really I found the first mixtape I ever listened to was The Drought 3 by Lil Wayne on my grandma's computer. My big cousin had it on there, my big cousin Dion. So I was just scrolling through his music and shit, and I clicked that shit. And, like, his bars was making sense to me as a young nigga. So I'm like, oh, my God, this nigga's hard. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga's crazy. Right. So, yeah, ever since then, it was up. I'm like, yeah.
That's when you was like, yeah, music's the shit. So when did you start rapping?
I started rapping like 4 years ago, like 2018. Like, me and the homies, we always used to, like, fuck around and, like, we used to battle each other, like, roast each other and shit type shit. But we would always end up saying some hard-ass shit, like, ooh, nigga, that shit was hard. So then we just always used to fuck around, but I started taking serious, like, 2018.
What was the first recording session like? Do you remember your first recording session?
Yeah, it was pretty decent. I had it written, I had it already ready and shit. I just didn't have my voice or, like, you know how I wanted to rap. I was just rapping, like, I don't know. I was damn near whispering kind of. I was talking a little bit. Mm-hmm. But I had it already written out. That shit was fire already written. But I just had to perfect my voice and shit, my sound and shit. You know what I'm saying?